indeed. Who would like to recap the lovely events of last session?
Last session, we saw a tower. We tried to open the door of said tower. It did not work. We bashed the tower in after a very long time and effort. We killed a whole bunch of little demons on the inside. And now we're going to go kill some more demons. Or
Oh,
run.
so sad. They were so cute.
I saw that picture.
You don't think they were cute?
Yeah, maybe slightly. Yeah, no, those don't look cute.
No, the picture I posted really was not. It was quite grotesque.
No, I think that was the point of it, too.
Yup. So, and what is the current plan of the Seekers?
I think we need to stop wherever the demons are coming from.
I believe, if I recall, there's some sort of like tunnel or pit or something in front of us as being the obvious way.
Which concerns me because obviously there's something on top, but if the tunnel is below, that's bizarre.
I don't think we've actually got a good look to see where... Oh, excuse me. Talking while yawning doesn't work. I don't think we actually got a good look as to where exactly they're coming out here yet. But that tunnel seemed to be the...
Yeah, that tunnel seems like a good singular path forward.
Yeah, you basically have the bottom floor of this keep with a tunnel in the center. And there's a staircase, of course, that leads up. And that's literally it.
How...
Which we could probably assume that the staircase up leads to the tower that we were...
Yeah.
Where we saw the trap door.
So we can do a quick check of that.
Kleok is a monk that can fly, so it means all the movement. I can double check it real quick if I need to.
Baden can run up too with you, just as backup. Not quite.
Either way, I
as
say we
fast.
go down the tower. Or not that we go down the tunnel thing.
A very smooth, round tunnel descends from the floor of this place.
It's going to be a one at a time sort of traveling. Or can we fit two broadside?
Two. It was a 10-foot. I mean, you'll be kind of
who wants
close
to be on the
each other,
front?
but you can go side by side.
I do not like cramped places like this.
I understand.
Kurt wants to take the front. What's the lighting, though? Is it dark?
There's no light.
Aldra cast light on her
Fix
fists.
that.
Kleok speaks his command word for his little orb of light. I should come up with a command word. I don't know what the command word
Let there
actually
be
is.
light!
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Aziz!
Aziz.
That should be your command word. Aziz, light! Thank you, Aziz.
I mean, Aldra's doing some Iron Fist glowing right now.
Why not? Are you German?
That's too many words.
Oh wait, no, that's what makes it go off.
I'll figure out a command word. Maybe it's one of those suggestions. But anyway, Kleok activates his little floating orb of light.
Okay. You descend into the bowels of the earth. A deep, dark, dank tunnel. Stretching for quite a ways.
Is it adamantium?
It is not.
Good.
The That was quite a delay there.
I gotta give you a little suspense, so he thinks it is.
Mm-hmm. That's a fair point.
The stone walls
Gas.
between the 4 towers were stone as well.
Okay.
Above. And so this is a natural stone. So it not like it was naturally occurring stone tunnel, but the stone is a natural stone. The tunnel is very unnatural. It is perfectly smooth and cylindrical.
Okay. This is interesting.
I mean, it looks perfectly natural to me. I've seen tons of these in the dwarven areas.
No, dwarves tend to more hewn theirs and tend to more square them out than have them round.
This seems extra. We should definitely go down, but round tunnels are odd.
It's just a boring thing. It's just not finished.
Yeah.
After a while, you come to the end of it. And Yanovan, you are pleasantly surprised to find you are stepping out into an area where a wall's been broken into a dwarven ruin. And about 30 feet up ahead, you see there's a set of double doors that are shut, that are dwarven make as well.
More doors.
So it looks like you came into a closet or a small room of some sort of the dwarves.
Very interesting.
A closet?
Small room, not necessarily a closet.
Okay.
There's just no exit door from the room except for the one door. So it's not like a through
Okay.
chamber or something. It's a side room.
So the magical fortress was put there to protect an archaeological dig of some sort.
Or an
Interesting.
actual dwarven settlement.
Right. Interesting.
I don't know, do you ever recall being told anything about dwarves being here or not?
We were, actually.
300 years ago.
Yeah, it was abandoned because well, something must have happened.
Because we talked with the priests of Jordan or
But it
something.
was made to sound like the keep was the dwarven thing abandoned. They didn't specify that there was a ruins.
They didn't say there was a keep.
Yeah.
They didn't.
They called it the Foundry Hills, and that was it.
I like the sound of that.
Looking about the room, Yanovan, the shelves that line the walls seem presently familiar of where your home, before you left the mountains, stored their raw ore.
Ooh. We'll be looting.
The shelves are empty, though.
Aw. Boo.
Why
That
don't
was
you start
rude.
with that part?
Rude.
Is there anything in
Because
this
the
room?
DM likes to keep us in suspense.
Big's curious if there's anything in the room at all besides the door.
There's shelves that are built into the wall. There's a
Okay.
floor. There's a ceiling. There's walls. There's a set of double doors.
Okay.
And, if you look really, really hard, you can probably find a few flakes of different metals.
Darn. Alright. Well, Baden's gonna go check the door, see if it's locked, and all that.
It is locked.
Okay. Anyone want to unlock this door?
After you, Yanovan.
Artificer?
Well, I'll give it a go. Do.
If it takes too long, group, open the door.
Huh. Hey, this is flying
Group
dwarven
nods.
Do you have a skeleton key?
Wait, this could be very amusing to watch.
craft, right?
Yanovan, are you going to attempt to pick the lock, or is there anything else you guys are going to do?
Yeah. I was going to attempt to pick the lock. Do you believe that's a 19?
A 19?
Mm-hmm. Because I double my proficiency with at third level with the tools
Nice.
I'm proficient in now.
Nice.
So I have plus
So
8
you're
to my
able to
mod.
unlock
I
it,
rolled
and while you're
11.
doing so, you notice a extra component to it that you're able to disarm.
Ooh. Who checked this for traps?
No,
not my
no, you
job.
didn't.
Huh. I'll check that out next time.
I thought he said he checked it when he went to see if it was locked.
I just checked if it was locked.
Oh,
Yeah, I only heard check
Next
if it
time
was
I'll check
locked.
for. Next time I'll check for traps.
noted.
This is
Don't
the
worry,
first
if you'd
actual
gotten-
trap you throw it at us in the campaign.
It is not the first.
There's not
You've
been
had a
many.
few. You had the
It's
lovely sweeping blades that a few of you got nicked by.
Oh, that sounds
Right.
like so
You've
much
had a dart.
fun.
Kleok should remember
Oh.
because he caught the dart.
Yeah,
For the most part, we've checked for
rules for
traps.
monks and then
Did
deflect
Cleox
missile.
throw the dart back?
No, because I liked my key points, and I'm going to really throw a dart back at the wall that shot it at me.
Who knows? You might be able to get it right in the trap.
Well, I will consider this counsel for next time I get a dart trap gets sent my direction, and I end up catching it.
Is the door now unlocked?
It is.
I'd like to slowly open it and peek out stealthily.
Okay. Roll your stealth.
Yep. That's not good.
How long did that take him to do?
Not too long, because he rolled fairly well and
Okay.
knew what he was doing. It doesn't take that long. How long
Just
would
a
you
12.
have waited for? I didn't think that.
Is Jonathan going to
necessarily
tell us that the
only
door
wait
is actually
for
trapped
2 minutes.
before I
Well, it shouldn't be trapped anymore from the sound of it.
have he told the group that the door was trapped and that we need to be on the lookout?
Not yet. Nope.
Group will wait until a light source goes in front of him before he goes through the door.
Having disarmed an unexpected trap, I poorly stealthily peek my head out with a 12. Did you catch that, or are we breaking up?
No, I had Cookie feedback covering you up.
Oh. So due to finding the trap, I stealthily open the door poorly with a 12.
Oh, nice. I believe that will have a nice resounding thud. Let me just verify.
Okay.
Lovely. Yeah. I need to take care of one quick thing. You guys can plot your strategy to deal with the horde that you see before you.
So we see them?
No,
Okay.
but you will
They're just
shortly.
ahead of.
You know there's more because you've heard a bunch of noises.
Okay.
Can we get defensive positions?
Does this group care about defensive positions?
Probably not.
Either way, we have quite a few ranged attackers. We keep our best melee up in front. We're in a narrow corridor. Those of us with ranged attacks, we attack at ranged, while the other two people hold the line.
Yep.
Aldra can be second in line, as she has a ranged unarmed. I can cast a moonbeam out there, as well as that ward to keep them in place.
Cleoc's got a longbow he's pretty good with.
If
I
it looks
figured
like
Luke
there's
would be
a
out front.
if there's a big baddie that looks like it only does melee, I will try and keep it in place.
If we catch sight of the people we believe are summoning these things, might try and take a pot shot or two at them.
Mm-hmm. Baden can go in front a little ways in the dark and stealth a bit better. He's got a good vision.
Cleoc has a ton of movement if he needs it.
Monks.
Flying monks, if I've got enough room to fly, I can really go a distance.
Oh, yeah.
If I have my calculations correct, I can go a total of 180 feet in a turn while flying.
That's nice.
That would be the move action, the dash action, and then a key
The
point
bow,
for Step
yeah.
of the Wind.
So you can get out of there.
I can outrun all of you in case things go bad. I mean, not
Yep,
that I would abandon my friends.
Does anyone not have a +1 item?
I don't. Well, I have a silvered rapier, perhaps. Why do you ask?
Because I have an amount of infusions I can do.
Oh, never mind. I have an extra 5 feet of movement. I need to update my character sheet.
Just for future reference.
I can go 195 feet.
Yeah. Which section?
Page 12, artificer
Okay.
infusions.
Huh. Okay. I wouldn't mind that armor infusion. Or weapon. Or literally anything.
At 6th level, I know 4 infusions. And
Okay.
it can infuse 3 items at a time.
Very nice. Oh, hey! The many-handed pouch. That's like the magic pockets of Divinity Original Sin 2. That's how they did it.
Yeah, it's an action.
Action to infuse?
Yeah, go back to page 5.
And so ideally, you would have done that before you actually go into combat.
That'd be nice.
But also, while we're broken between combat, having opened a door and peeking out, but hey, Does anyone need a boost?
I wouldn't mind a magic longbow.
Well, Cleo couldn't mind having his bow become magical too, but he doesn't specifically need it.
You'll have magic fists soon.
I've got magic fists and
Already?
magic longbow. I just want the +1. The other people could use the +1 more than I could, but basically at level 6, my fists and
You
for
get to
my
punch
sub
ghosts.
and for my subclass, any weapons that I have specifically chosen as Kinsei weapons are also count as magical.
Yeah.
Are they +1? Then
So in that case, it would be spears, long swords, and the longbow would count as magical.
You suck.
I mean, I could also make those weapons radiant for you, or something. Oh no, that's 8th level. Excuse me.
Radiant is, yeah.
But yeah, I just have to touch them. It's a. And since there's a very short list of infusions, and most of them are limited to higher class levels than me, I basically know all of them that are the low level ones. Which is multi-handed pouch, boot to the winding path,
So,
and yeah.
did you want to finish?
No, it's
Okay. So, as you open the door, you see a large host of those little beasts that you've already fought. A glowing
Close.
ring on the floor on a pedestal, a raised area, I should say, not a pedestal. And 2 individuals with horns, along with some vulture-like creatures.
Yikes.
The 5 of them are on the center where the glowing raised area is. You can't see what is glowing because it's raised up by 5 foot.
And how far away is it?
It's about 80 foot from where you're at.
Okay.
It's a fairly large chamber.
Have
That
they noticed
is.
us?
They have, as the door slams open and makes a thud noise, they turn and look at you. And one of them raises a
Hi.
hand, and you hear a behind you. The natural stone seems to have changed and become a wall.
Become what?
A wall.
That's fun.
So they closed us in.
Yes, give me just a minute.
Hmm.
So we're stuck in this chamber? Okay. That's fine.
Must kill all the things.
Not us things.
I'm assuming we're getting some initiative, so if you want to pre-roll that, go ahead.
Nope.
Okay.
I also accidentally erased our previous one, so that makes me sad.
Mine was really high. Unusually so. Do. That's bollocks.
17 for Baden and 11 for Aldra.
Eight.
17 for Baden, 11 for Aldrin.
Yep. Aldra.
I'm probably misspelling all of these, but I don't care.
Not far.
Can
I
anyone
kinda
change
like
my
that.
color to blue?
I can just mute you.
Nice.
Hey, I can flip the table now.
Nercel. Rio joined tabletop. Don't know if Rio joined.
Oh, there we are.
Roll initiative.
Saradin's been muted the whole time. I don't.
I'm not muted. Am I muted?
Not
No,
anymore.
You're fine. You're good.
Sorry.
You're good.
You're just quiet.
That's the first thing we've heard you say all session, though, Saradin.
Yeah.
Well, I was muted audio eating dinner.
That's fair.
11 initiative.
4 initiative.
8.
4. 7 for Rio.
So do I have a magic bow, Yanavan?
I'm going to, since we're in initiative, I'm going to assume it requires an action.
No!
Yeah.
Okay.
No! I just deleted it.
So if you don't move too far, you might have.
Ah!
Okay.
Well, Nercel got a 5.
And Kleok was 20. Baden was 17. Aldro was 11. Group was 11.
Yes.
Yonovan was 8. Rio was 7. Nersil was 7.
They have a 19 and 20.
Saradin was 4. Bad guy 1 was 20. Bad guy 2 was 19.
Bad little guys are at initiative 7.
That's nice.
Oh, good. Right after me.
So little baddies.
And the big baddie are at 15.
Oh boy.
Kleok at 20. Bad guy 1 at 20. Bad guy 2 at 19. Baden at 17. Big guys at 15. Alder is 11. Group is 11. Jonovan's 8. Rio 7. Ursel 7. Small guys at 7. Saradin at 4. If I missed anyone, well,
Too bad.
I'm not going to change it because I'm sure that I will accidentally
Delete it
delete the
accidentally.
notepad again.
Nercel had 5, I believe.
Wow.
And deleted.
What was your initiative? Demon Hunter.
17.
So, to lead it off, what order were you all in? Ryu is currently the one who's in the front. I don't think that was the case.
Jonovan's up front because he's opening the door. I would assume that group
I was nearby.
Group Saradin
Probably near the front, right?
were probably near the front. I don't see.
Alright, my
standing.
character's currently 60 feet from the first enemy. About how far away is the first one from
Let me see.
the door?
Baden, are you in the front with?
I'm not completely in the front, I'm just trying to
Yonovan?
gauge
Okay.
distance to arrange us.
Yonovan would be there if he's opening the door, and everyone can kind of position themselves behind him.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's Stupid traps surprised me.
I'd imagine there was something like this.
Okay. Donovan, did you have Kitty next to you or not?
No. Back in the room's fine.
Okay. So there we go. Clea.
So is
you're
there like
first.
so is there like a wall like
Yeah.
You're gonna box us in?
so are we like something like that?
It's a 10-foot door because there's two.
But,
I'll let you draw it, Mr. DM.
I mean, only one's necessarily open.
Right, but there's the option for both is the point. So that's a wall.
So and back here's a raised platform, and then there's a whole
Yes.
bunch of little guys right here.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That right there, sorry, a mouse doesn't necessarily draw a super straight line, but that right there is the
Pedestal.
pedestal area, the raised spot, as it were.
So does anyone have AoE attacks?
I do not, so I'm gonna go
I
up here.
am an AoE attack. Yeah, right. Now,
I'm gonna go up here. Yep. Yes.
You can move. It's your turn.
Oh, you called my name as I was moving, so it's like
I didn't see your guy
it's like
moving.
did I see something? I'm moving up here and I'm blinking at the guy on the right. I'm gonna fire my longbow at him twice.
Okay.
Roll these 2 dice. Does a 9 hit?
Oh, no.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes. She doesn't look very heavily armored, but she looks pretty brutish.
That's fair. Bonus action activating Kinsei shot to give myself an additional d4 of damage on my ranged attacks. I do 14 magical piercing, if it matters.
14? Okay.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to back up a little bit and let our frontline fighters hold the door.
All right.
hold the
Hopefully,
door.
hopefully with a little bit better success than
Hold the
spoilers
door.
redacted.
Hold the door. Group understands. Group forgot he was supposed to hold the door.
Group is the door.
He wouldn't have been.
No. Just because he's made of the same thing as the door doesn't make him.
But we can pass through our allies as if, they weren't problems. So for us, it's group's an unlocked door, but for everyone else, he's a locked door. DC 20 lockpick check to tickle group out of the way.
That would be interesting.
That's assuming you can tickle a tree.
He might be able to with that.
So that one ran up over there.
Does it look like it has any ranged weapons, or is it just got
No.
a gigantic?
I'm really hoping he doesn't have
Has a-
fireball.
Big bladed weapon.
Okay.
So we should stay really close and next to each other. Got it.
Oh, yes, please. Yanovan, as you're the one in the front, the individual
Vamos.
there aims a finger at, calls out something in a infernal language. And you take 20 points of fire damage.
Ow. What? I can't speak, bad guy. Ah!
Yonovan
Just
didn't
out of
damage him, did he?
curiosity.
Nope.
What did it say? Because Baden knows Infernal.
Which dialect
If it's
of
Hellish
infernal?
Rebuke, it's a reaction, right?
It would
So
have
he
been...
could have used Hellish Rebuke against me if he was in range, which I don't know if it has a range or
Right.
not.
No, that was what I was trying to figure out because the flavor text fit Hellish Rebuke, but he said that Yonovan hadn't hit him, right?
Right.
It's only a
What-
reaction to being hurt. So it's something else.
There's
Might be something else.
multiple
That's fair.
forms of dialects that use the infernal script. Which version
Okay.
is it that she speaks?
It's just Infernal from the player's handbook.
Okay. Because I thought they separated them in there.
Nope.
But...
I can roll an intelligence check or something.
Give me a second. It would be
So
Baden's turn. So Baden, go ahead and go, and let me look at something while you go.
All right.
Infernal is the text script. It's also the exotic languages, but there's also Abyssal and Undercommon that are similar. And there's
Yes.
deep speech as well. So the question is, did they speak in Infernal, the vocal language, or Abyssal, or something else?
Not the infernal language, I just wanted to verify. And it was infernal script. I was trying to remember the other.
Okay.
Okay, so he said something in something not Infernal,
It
but
sounds
similar.
familiar to the same dialect that she knows, but it's a different version of it. So some of the sounds are similar, but the words didn't make sense.
All right. I'm going to ward the big baddie. And so it has to make a charisma save 15, or it can't leave that circle. And then I'm going to take 2 longbow attacks at the tiny thing that hurt Yonovan.
I think he made it on an 18 on the die.
All right. Undead, Fae, and Fiends take this save at disadvantage.
That's the disappointing fact. Technically, it doesn't count as those.
Oh, that's a
Just
shame.
because they have the blood of them doesn't mean they are one.
Silly tieflings.
It doesn't have the Fey archetype, I guess.
Not even Fiends. Okay.
I mean, on that
Then
line,
I'm
yeah,
that would
fiend
mean an
archetype.
elf would count as Fey, which they don't.
Yeah. Who knows? Can I get a clear shot at the magic user?
No, there's a large creature standing in front of him.
Alright, then I will take 2 bow shots at the other big baddie.
Alright.
A 10 and a 24.
One
Yeah.
miss, one hit.
Alright, and that will be 7 damage.
Alright. Is that your round?
Yes. Also, if that creature is resistant to any non-magical weapons, it loses that resistance while it's in the ward.
Oh, that's the disappointing thing. It's just a tiefling. Powerful tiefling.
Okay.
But just a tiefling.
Okay.
So it's only as resistant as you. The other creatures they've acquired, on the other hand, It's their turn now. You all hear a cackle of 3 fiendish birds in your mind. Feast on the flesh.
That's not
Yeah.
creepy at all.
Exactly. They come. Let's see. They have a number of options and trying to decide what they want to go with.
The option that kills us all.
Well, you know. Which way do they feel like killing
or,
you?
or,
this
or
time?
enslaves
Whatever
our
works.
mind in order to make us want to be eaten.
Slave should not be Tootie.
That
Yeah.
sounds like fun. They're going to spread some lovely aspects here. I need everyone within 20. 10, 20. Aw. Just Yonovan and Baden to make
What?
a con save for Yonovan and Baden.
Is it
That's a 13.
poison based?
No. It's auditory based.
Well,
17.
all those
14.
hours in a loud environment, I can't even hear what he's doing.
It was just Jonovan and Baden. He didn't need to make that cook or group.
22.
Okay.
Oops.
You resisted. However, Baden
13
did
for
I
not.
did
Baden.
not get 17. I got 12.
Well, aren't you glad you didn't have to actually roll? You're more than 20 away from him.
Ah,
I said
sorry, I
those within
misheard
20. It's okay. So, Baden, you are stunned.
Good to know.
And now... I need... Ooh, what does stun do? Can you make your save if you're stunned, is what I need to find out.
What kind of save?
Con.
Yes.
Okay. Then Baden, I believe Yonovan may be just outside it. Yeah.
22. No matter.
So Yonovan's outside of it, but Baden, you're within the blast radius of the thing that this other one's doing.
Okay.
And
So what do I need to do?
DC, just a con save.
That's a 16 that time.
Good. You shrug off the poison that this thing excretes from around itself.
Good.
See, they got area of effect attacks.
That makes one of us.
Makes 3 of them. At least. Alright, so that was their turn. Excellent. Aldra.
Alright. Aldra's gonna run up. A ways. 1, 2, 3. We'll say she... Yeah, we'll say over here. Yeah. Probably there. And She's going to magic punch all 2 attacks at the less hurt one. Natural 17, natural 18.
To hit which one?
Uh,
That one? Okay.
that one. Yeah. And
Natural
that will
17, natural
be-
18, those both hit.
Yeah. That will be 6, 9. 9 damage and 6 damage. And she's going to use Flurry of Blows to 2 more unarmed strikes, which will be a natural 17 and a 10.
10 total.
Yeah, for the 4th one.
That will miss.
So 6 more points of damage. All of it radiant.
Okay. And how much was the last damage?
6. So 9, 6, and 6.
Okay. That seemed to take the full radiant damage.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it is.
And that will end her turn.
Because some other options they wouldn't have. So, next will be
Group.
Group
I am group.
Jonaven. Herregud.
Yeah, y'all even know happy.
I cannot speak my mind. Because my character can't.
Fun.
Urso might be able to translate in 6 seconds or less.
No, my character wouldn't.
Also, I assume you go before the small guys.
What happened to the plan there, Aldra? You're leaving yourself exposed.
Well, Baden went out there first. And Aldra
Yeah, and I was gonna go grab Baden and bring him back. Now there's little point to that, isn't there?
Well, y'all just want to hide in this small enclosed room and get bombarded? I thought we were going to spread out some.
I just posted the picture of the creature that you guys see.
Alright, so I might be running back in then.
Oh. That's nice.
I was, to be quite frank, I was expecting the group to charge no matter what the plan was.
So was I. But I did roll a 19 on a wisdom save, so I was going to be able to plug that door.
Well, it's group's turn. So what is group going to do?
Kill things.
Splitting damage. What our party should do.
Group. Is group smash?
My
Group said he was smashing the one on the right.
Roll to hit. And then Jonaven, if you want, you can go ahead and roll your to hits and say what you want to do.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay, then he doesn't hit.
Open fire, Gordon! Open fire!
Ryu can go as well, since group is done.
So this is crazy, but can I delay my turn until after the little guys?
If you
I mean,
wish.
you can hold an action.
Also, I was
bonus.
I'd asked Cleoc, but so I have +3 decks and I got the same score as the little guys. I don't know if they would go before me or after me.
Did go after you.
Okay, well, so unless anyone has objections, I'm waiting until after they go.
I mean, you lose your bonus action. That's fine.
I don't care.
Is it my turn to do damage?
Yes, it is.
Bonus action. Cold damage on gun. 2 shots fired, 27 and 25 to hit.
Yeah, I think those hit.
Yep.
12 damage once, and 14 damage the other time.
How much of it was cold?
Excuse me, let me adjust my counting. Because I wasn't doing the +1s in those. Boom, boom, boom. Nine of it is cold.
And which one were you attacking?
The one that hit me.
The one that hit you is hidden. Or hiding.
So 26
No,
total
no, no.
damage.
The one that hit him is straight ahead of him. That's the one
Oh,
that actually
okay.
hit.
I thought it was this one that was hit me.
No, that one
So this one?
just moved up. That one hit
This
him.
one did 20 fire damage.
Oh, no, no, no. The one you hit was way back. Sorry. The one that hit you is way back.
Okay.
Behind cover.
If he's behind cover, then how did he hit me?
Stepped behind cover after hitting you.
Oh.
He did, sorry.
Well, I shoot the one on the left that's got the big maul.
Okay, that's fine.
So 26 total damage, 9 of it was cold.
Alright, there we go. Blasting him. And she's like, ah! She looks familiar to you as the one that you saw on the wall.
I use my movement to get behind cover because I'm hurt bad.
Yeah. Her associate there, he rolled pretty good damage on the fire.
Alright. Kitty stays where it's at because it moves on my bonus action. I use bonus for cold.
Alright,
Next.
so since Rio wants to delay, they get to go. And they move really, really, really far.
Oh boy.
I couldn't tell if you said really, really fast or really, really slow.
Really, really far. Really, really fast.
Okay.
Ready? They're going to double move to here. And they're going to double move to here. And
How nice they're all staying in their nice little patterns.
They're going to double move to...
He's hoping for some awesome warlock shenanigans.
If they want to move through the ward, they gotta make a charisma save.
Right.
Your ward's not concentration, is it? Since you
Nope.
got stunned.
It just happens. And what size are the birds, technically?
The birds are large.
Right. Okay.
The
Then
other
they would
guys
also be
are small.
affected by one,
Small.
theoretically.
The birds on either side of group.
I'm hoping for some of that special stuff as they all completely group up.
Yonovan, do you have those coconuts anymore?
We used them last week.
Those literally little gibbering creatures that you fought already just come rushing in, full bounding. And that's all
I
they
only
do.
made and had the other stuff dried on this ship.
Keep in mind, those little guys do have a 10-foot radius attack they can do.
Yep.
And there's
It's
a
their
lot of them.
poison thing. Yep.
So, Rio.
One second.
These things are not very smart. They're very bestial.
I remember Rio having a nice AoE.
Yeah, big black circle.
I feel sorry for Group, but
Well, let me try and figure out how I position this.
Hey.
The DM can start looking up. This is Hunger of Hadar. It's eventually going to do. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is. It does 2d6 cold damage whenever anything starts their turn in it, and if they end their turn, they have to do a Dex saving throw. I believe the DC should be 13. Or they take 2d6 acid damage if they fail the Dex save. But so at the beginning of their turn, they take 2d6 cold damage. At the end of their turn, they take 2d6 acid damage. And I'm just trying to figure out how this 20-foot radius is best.
Yep, that's a 20-foot radius.
So I was trying to figure out if I could move it to where I didn't hit group. I figured that might be appropriate.
No, don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, your choice is either take out as many of them as you can and hit group, or don't hit group and be less effective. It's your choice.
Right. That I was trying to see if there was an option that had both, but I think that is the best option.
So that's Hunger of Hadar, and you can't see in the area.
Yes,
If you want.
completely black.
Magical darkness.
Okay,
Magical
that circle
darkness.
you drew, can you draw it again, starting 1 square north? Show what that would look like.
would that still hit Group?
He'd be on the edge.
You'd clip him.
We'd
Moving
lose
it
3
north
of them.
one, you'd
And
still
we'd lose
be
the big
in
guy.
the ring.
Alright, never mind.
Just barely, but you still would.
Alright, well the first one nabs the other flying thing, so that's okay.
Yeah. You'll be hit either way of those options you mentioned. One option will get the big guy next to you, one won't.
Oh shoot, isn't that cold damage?
Mm-hmm.
Does group not like cold damage?
No, group hates fire.
2d6
Okay.
cold and 2d6 acid, potentially. Okay. I guess Nursel's up. He would.
Nerso, if you have something, if you have a big light ball that can hit all of these things, that would be great. Otherwise, heal Yonovan.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize I was
on.
on mute. I have one question, Nate. For large creatures, if the center of any of the squares they occupy is in it, they take the area effect?
If they're in it at all.
Well, so
Yeah.
specifically this one, the center of their 4 squares is not in it, but the center of one of their 4 squares is in it.
Correct.
Okay,
The
so if
creature
he takes
up
damage...
all 4 squares.
Okay, so if he takes damage, then I leave it there. If he didn't take damage, I was going to move it.
That's why we say
Thank you.
if
Just leave
you
it.
move it north,
He
group
takes
will
damage.
take the damage,
Sorry.
and that creature won't. If you leave it there, that creature will take the damage.
That's what I thought. I was on
So
mute
it's
when I was
good.
trying to ask that a second ago. That's why.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'd already said that. But
Yeah, no problem.
that is the case. That's part of why I was saying I don't think you necessarily want to move it north, because that would make it where the
And
big guys
it
don't
should-
hit.
It should be a 13 dex save to take 0 damage on the acid. Nothing stops the cold damage. It's just 2d6.
Nursil has the ability to heal, to cast Daylight, to cast Sending, to cast Sanctuary, Cure Wounds.
I'm assuming Daylight doesn't have a damage component, and so I would just
No.
heal Yonovan at this point, since his beard is very singed.
Or use Sending to tell the ship of our last... our demise.
Oh, I'm hoping this Hunger of Kadar absolutely wrecks a whole bunch of these.
I mean, it does count as difficult terrain. That is something else to consider.
Let's see.
That is true.
That means some of
So-
them cannot leave the space. Their turn.
Right.
That will be good.
So, yeah, you may take them out.
And all creatures in it are blinded.
Potentially.
No. Well, if they have blind sight or something, they probably are okay, but it just straight up says they're blinded.
Okay.
Fully within the area are blinded.
I tried to dex save. I was not successful.
Well, you actually shouldn't have to. The dex save is only if you end your turn in that square.
Okay.
And you don't
Or
take the damage
inside the
until
area.
the start of your turn either.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. You can't avoid the start of your turn damage, though. It's just 2d6.
Okay. So what is the damage?
2d6.
You take the damage
of
at the
each.
start of your next turn.
Right.
That's fine, but
I should probably start rolling it.
uh-huh.
I assume you want me to roll once per turn or something, not for each individual case.
Yeah,
That would be so much faster that way.
which is why I do it that way.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's absurd.
Mm-hmm.
The cold damage is 7.
Yonovan, you get 16 health.
Nice.
Yay.
And anyone who fails this save gets another 6.
And that was my move and bonus action. Do you want additionally healing or leave it there?
I mean, is Yonovan hurt from last time at all?
Yeah. Potentially, I don't know.
No, my defender took damage. I didn't.
Okay.
Then I think he should be good to either
Yeah,
attack.
I'm much better. I mean, I took 20 damage, got healed 16.
That's pretty good.
So I'm only down 4.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh, I
My
forgot to
Radiant
move.
Blast
I'm hiding
actually can
behind
do something.
Saradin.
You hiding behind me?
Yeah, does it take any action to actually hide behind someone?
If you want to actually hide, yes. If you just
Oh,
want to
dang.
be behind them, no.
Well, I'm assuming Saradin's going to move and do something on his turn, because it is his turn.
Yep, in which case he was no longer hiding. So,
Well,
Saradin,
yeah.
it's your turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go move over here. Right outside the circle.
You need to move up 1 square, I think, potentially limit. Okay, no,
If
it
the
goes
wall
right
is
to that
5
edge. That goes
big.
right to that edge, so you're good where you're at.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my lightning javelin.
The wall is 5 foot thick. Alright.
I like
That's
this plan.
That's a marvelous idea.
It's a marvelous idea.
Who are you
Awesome.
gonna hit with your javelin?
All
What was
of
that?
them.
Well, technically he can't see them, but he could just throw it straight forward.
I don't know what the throwing distance of a javelin is.
120.
Well,
120 feet.
We're 85 from the back of the room, roughly.
You would. So just
Just throw it
technicality,
hard.
you'd have to be going off of where you saw them last because
Yeah.
It'd still be
You
a
are-
disadvantage
well,
Yeah.
to hit a specific one. Now, if
But you
miss,
don't have to with that javelin. You can choose to make it go through as many targets as you want.
right.
I
So he's
could
just
hit
gonna throw
the
it that
back,
way.
but
It's kind of
You know-
weird how the magic works.
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm gonna try to hit what I remember this guy in the back being. Oop, I did not mean to grab myself.
I think this is an
Did you mean
amazing
stand in
plan.
the
I
wall?
approve.
Have to fix me.
So are you
You're
sure you
good.
don't want to block the doorway at the same time?
Anyway, that is a non-nat 23 to hit. Oh, non-nat 20 to hit. Sorry.
Was that a disadvantage?
Oh, that's why they can't see them, can I?
No, you'll still get. It'll still go through that area. It'll still go through the area. But to hit
Alright.
the individual and do the additional javelin damage, you will be required to roll an attack at disadvantage. If
Okay,
you hit,
just a
then you get to
second.
do the additional damage.
Sorry, it was a trade-off.
And a fine trade-off it is.
Now, they still will have to roll their save to avoid the damage of the actual lightning portion of the javelin. The roll is to just see if you actually get to do the additional javelin damage to the one there.
And that
I'm not-
is a hit.
What'd you get?
Non-nat 22. Well, of course,
Nice.
non-nat
So
22.
20 and 22. There you go, man. Yeah, that hits.
So, question: if they don't have blindside or something, a dex save would be at disadvantage, wouldn't it?
I'm about to look.
That is a
Damage.
good point.
Lightning javelin is 5 feet on each side of the javelin, right?
Correct.
It's a line 5 feet wide.
Oh. Dang.
It does
So
not.
it could potentially touch a line of 2 wide.
That is kind of what I was going for, is those ones. And then the two in the
Is
back.
it 5 feet diameter or 5 feet radius?
5 feet diameter.
It technically states it goes on a line. Which means anyone directly next to the line is affected.
Because I'm trying to draw a line about how big
Yeah.
it would be.
Blinding does not affect the save.
Nope.
Darn.
Huh. How would you dodge something you can't see coming?
With dexterity.
They apparently have way more dexterity than I have in real life. I knew I was bad at that thing, but like, if you put me blindfolded and
What's the DC?
basically deafened and then shot lightning at me, I totally wouldn't dodge.
DC 13. Unless it's a special javelin.
I mean,
And is
Did
it...
you hear what I said on damage?
No, I didn't. And I didn't hear you say the DC on the save either.
The DC is 13.
13? Okay.
But, yeah. The one in the back takes, 9 damage, and everything else has to do a DC against, 15 damage.
So the one in the back takes 9 and 15, is that correct?
No, the one in the back takes 19 total.
19.
Yeah.
So that was four from the javelin and then 15 from the lightning damage, correct?
Yeah. And everything else rolls against 15, so.
Now,
I remember that.
knowing what's coming up on their turn, they only take partial damage from what Ryu did. However, they did fail their save.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Oh ho ho.
So on their turn, those all die.
Yay!
Let's see. Let me think for a moment.
The only thing is, we don't actually know that.
Nope.
That's true.
Is it all for you, Zerdin?
No.
That was an impressive shot, Saradin, I gotta say.
I think for my second attack, I'm going to use my
You can go,
Commando
Cleo.
Strike ability
Okay.
to let Group take another attack right now.
Group, would you like to attack at disadvantage?
Continue to attack the thing that was attacking.
At disadvantage since you're blind?
Nope. At regular rolling because
Oh,
I'm
right.
raging.
Raging or reckless attacking?
Yes.
Both.
And that's gonna hit.
Yep.
For 8 damage.
Your fists are what you're using, right?
Yes. They are not magical. Bludgeoning damage.
You know, I'm not actually sure. I just realized I'm not sure I could use Commander Strike just now. Because it says my ally has to be able to see me. No. If he can heal me, it works. Okay, he can heal me.
He can hear you.
Yeah.
He's also
Thank you
on
for double checking.
he's on the edge enough he might be able to see you.
Nah.
Alright, so
Up to me.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I'm assuming that if I try and attack anything that's currently inside the circle, do I attack it at disadvantage?
Yep.
Except this guy, because I can probably
Yep.
see him. But I can't see that guy.
Nope.
Yep. Correct so
Well,
far.
drat, because I want to attack that guy, but I don't want to do it at disadvantage.
Exactly.
So, considering there's a whole bunch of things here, and I don't want to step in this square, I'm going to take 2 bow shots at that thing.
I mean, his hand's
Swing
sticking out.
away.
So, 2 bow shots is a U and an U. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Well, I mean, that was a disadvantage attack. I'm done. I'm gonna go pout. No. Back up a pout.
Okay, well you go back and pout. What was the DC on your save against Ward?
Ward, DC 15. And he made it last time.
Right.
So he can leave. He is allowed.
I'll allow it.
Saradin, you have a visitor.
Visitor bad.
Your AC is still 18, is that correct?
That is correct.
Well, this guy is going to swing at you. She's a lovely red-skinned, horned lady with a big, swinging bladed weapon that looks very gory. And he's going to see what he can do, or what she can do to you, in hopes she hits.
Adamantium.
Ooh. Right. That's good. So she only hits once. For 11 damage. Certain.
Alright.
So I'll tell you a little backstory. That adamantium plate actually originated for a character that never really played.
Right.
Kind of funny. But Ceridan's made great use of it.
That is true. So... Baden, you can get ready to go. I'm trying to finish up their round.
Baden will stand up again and stop being stunned, I guess.
Oh, right, you're stunned. No, you're stunned till the end
Yep.
of their turn.
So, okay. So they went right after me.
And you are up. So that would mean, let's see. I don't believe if you can do anything in your turn or not, so I'm going to verify.
Stunned is basically incapacitated for a turn.
Stunned creature, yep, is incapacitated, can't move, and can't speak, only falteringly speak. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against creature have advantage.
Yep, it kind of sucks. Glad I'm nice and hardy.
You can't take actions or reactions.
But I can take a bonus?
I'm not seeing anything that says you can, which is I find interesting.
That is odd.
Because if you look at stunned, it states, the stunned creature is incapacitated. See the previous condition, right? And then it says, cannot move and can only speak falteringly. Creatures automatically fail, strength and dex saves.
Anything that deprives you of your ability to take actions also prevents you from taking a bonus action. Player's Handbook, page 189.
I believe it.
Oh, it does say actions. Sorry. Yes. I thought I said action. So, yep. So you get to enjoy your turn.
I'll go, ow, and just stand there.
I
They get
think
to
he
go
spoke in
again.
Abyssal.
So,
He's one of them.
Ryu, what was your damage? 7.
Seven cold.
Right, 7 cold followed by 6 acid.
For the ones that fail to save and
Right.
end their turn there.
So when they start their turn, they take the 8. Or they take the 7 cold, and then they take the 6 acid if they stay and fail their save.
Yep. Well,
Bonus.
there's a door.
Yuck. One came to visit you.
Boo.
And I need everyone except Ryu and Kitty to make a con save.
This is the stunning one.
Bummer.
That was a 10 for me.
Cleoc failed.
Okay. So, that would mean you are poisoned. On the start of each of your turns,
this
you
was a
take poison
this was a
damage.
poison one.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Wish
So-
I said so.
Aiden is now poisoned.
I'm even proficient in con saves, and I still can't save.
Well, I'm proficient in con saves and advantage against poison saves. I'm a hardy one.
So what was your final result? And what did Aldra get?
17.
Okay, that
Oh,
passes.
right. Aldra.
Saradin, what'd you get? And
That was a 9 for Aldra.
group, what'd you get?
15.
Saradin?
What's the bow for?
Con save.
Con save. And Cleoc, what'd you get?
A 6.
Okay.
17.
Okay. 3 people failed their save. This does not actually seem to give you the poisoned condition, so do not assume that.
Okay.
It's just one bonus or
You
one.
can repeat the save at the end of your turn, and you'll take poison damage at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Do we know how much, or?
Do we what?
Do we know how much damage?
No, not yet.
Alright.
And that would be them. And that. And that. So that would be them. So Aldra is up, followed by
Aldra. How much damage did she take?
She takes 4 poison damage.
Cool.
Just checking, Nate. If they all ended their turn, any of them that are still in it, the acid damage if they didn't save.
Correct.
They haven't gone
Okay,
yet.
cool.
One
Oh, the little
did.
guys haven't gone. It was the big guy, right?
Used partially.
Sorry, my
Alright.
bad.
Aldra's annoyed, so she's gonna punch the one in front of her.
Did that other big guy go? Oh, he used poison. Never mind.
Natural 19, go ahead and make a save for Stunning Fist.
Against that one, okay.
Con save 14. And it takes. I need to use that die.
What's the DC for
9
that?
point.
You said
14.
14 con.
passed. And how much damage?
Alright. 9.
And are
Can
her
Aldra-
attacks magical or not?
She was using it to be magical, yeah.
Okay.
Can she use multiple key points in the same turn?
Yes.
Yeah. You can
Then
spend
she's gonna do
every
it again.
key point you have if you want.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Stunning strike again. With 7 damage.
That's another 15 con save, right?
14.
14. And hey, looky there. Okay, so
Did it fail?
stunned. Nice. And how much damage you said?
7.
Okay.
So it is stunned?
Yes. That is why it is
Then
labeled
she's going
as
to take
stunned.
her last bonus action to punch it again.
Advantage.
Natural 20.
Nice. Double die.
And max damage, 15 points of damage.
Nice.
And that will be her turn.
That was a nice round. Group. You take 7 points of cold damage.
Right. And excuse me while I extract a cat. I'm going to try and step out of this. Is that viable? Here?
Technically you'd still be partially in it, but you'd no longer get your blindness.
Alright, then I'm
You would
going to
take
do
6 acid if you fail your save.
a shove attack on this guy. Which should basically be a strength check, right? Yeah. Opposed. Athletics opposed. So a 25 shove check. Shove him out of the way so I can take his space.
That's
Nope.
nice.
You just get shoved into the creature next to him.
It can't be like a domino effect?
Where do you intend to shove him into? Typically,
I'm like, these creatures.
I mean, look at the shove. If it states that you can have a domino effect, but they usually say you shove them until they intersect something, in which case they would have to vacate that square. But they can't vacate the square if the square next to them is occupied. Take a look at what it says, and if you can correct it, that's fine, but as far as I know, that's how the rules usually go.
Just step on it and take its spot. Kill it.
We could try
That
that.
is a viable option. They're not that tough.
I mean, can he pick it up and throw it 10 feet?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the logistics. Like, can't I just like land on them?
How about you toss it into the Hunger of the Hadar?
Tossing's going to be too challenging of a series of things to do. The rules aren't designed to do stuff like that. Fine, I'll just attack him. Can be an attack roll.
Attack roll works.
An attack roll.
2 hits. These guys are
And
really
let's see
easy
if
to
he's
hit, so.
still standing.
What'd you get for damage?
One second. 22 damage so far. Yay, I can take his spot.
We have an
Okay.
opening.
We have a vacancy.
And bonus action attack.
Okay.
A 18 hit.
Yep.
9 damage.
Okay. You see, it doesn't look like you had as much impact as you thought you would now that you can see the creature.
Group stares at his fists. Maybe I squashed the little ones.
Is that all for group?
That's it.
Okay. Yanovan. Rio.
Do I have advantage to shoot the one that's stunned here?
Yes.
You do. because it is stunned.
Alright.
Attacks have advantage against stunned opponent.
I am going to
Y'all are welcome.
shoot it twice. Does a
Maybe you can
17
get a
hit?
crit. A 17
I mean,
does
I-
hit. They're
Cool.
large.
Well, I rolled 217 on the die after using advantage. Because there's a 17 and a 14, 17 and a 14, and 9 and a 17. So that ends up at 25 or whatever. Let's go.
25's hit.
Boop, boop, boop. Dun, dun, dun. Meh on the rolls. You want cold damage separate again?
Yes.
9 cold damage and 12 other damage. And Kitty is going to make 2 attacks and suck at them both. The upper one being a 9 on the die, which is a 13.
That does miss. But
Okay.
that one is
Even
looking
with
like it's starting
advantage?
to show some wear.
It was a 2 and a 9, so yeah, it was. Well, I got 4
Each
good
of those with
rolls.
advantage?
No, Kitty only gets 1 attack, I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Just get 1 bite attack.
As your bonus action, that sounds about right.
Alrighty, that's it for me.
Okay. That would mean Ryu is up. Is Ryu going after the small guys again or not?
I thought after I did that once, I had to stay in that position.
If
but
you want
yeah,
to shift your whole turn, yes, but on your turn, all you did was take an action, so I thought you were saying you wanted to hold your action till that.
I had assumed that I was waiting my entire turn for that.
Oh, it's up to you.
I'd
didn't do
assumed that
anything
I'd
else?
actually moved as well.
Oh,
No, I moved behind Saradin, so yeah, I'll just wait
right,
till
you
after
did,
them.
you did. I forgot about that. So that would mean
No
it's
problem.
their turn. They all take the, what was it, 6 cold?
I believe cold was 7.
7 cold, 6 acid, right.
Now let's see how dumb these things actually are.
It totally would have been fun to pick one up and throw it, but you know.
I mean, yes, it would have been.
In game mechanics, the body disappeared after I killed it, so I can now step on it.
That ward is still there, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm dealing with that.
They can. I figured they could walk around it most likely.
Well, yeah,
It
or
just
they
helps
could.
keep them from exiting.
Right. Or,
It's
yeah,
easier to move them in mass than one at a time. So bear with me as I deal with it.
No worries. I understand.
I was
yeah.
asking just because I didn't know the stats for it.
It lasts half my level, rounded down. So when it comes back to my turn again, it'll be gone.
Ah.
But I got 2 more of them. Assuming I have a action.
Yup. Eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
I protect you.
Uldra,
I
you're getting
appreciate
bitten at.
Okay.
And it misses twice.
Make that a disadvantage. Oh. Well, whatever.
What was the attack?
Then it would hit once.
AC
No, it
16.
wouldn't. It would still miss. I just rolled a lot better on the second 2 rolls. And
So does that hit AC 16 with that?
No.
Okay.
Baden, you have 1 on you.
Also AC 16.
And 1 hits
Okay.
for 5 damage.
Baden has officially taken damage.
What?
Congrats on your achievement.
Did Aldra take any damage?
Nope. And
Okay.
group. 1 goes for you. And misses.
That's good.
And misses. From another one.
So are these
And that's
attacks
their
at
turn.
disadvantage for them?
Only the one that is blinded did it at disadvantage.
Okay.
So the one down here next to you didn't.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
one that hit at you. And the one there hit at group.
Cool.
And that would be their whole group. And yeah. That's their turn. So, Ryu. How long does your zone last?
A minute.
Okay.
As long as I maintain concentration, which means I think I'm going to be dodging.
You don't want to
Also-
cast anything else at stuff? Like something that's stunned right in front of you?
Keep in mind, they are moving out of it. It's just they're hampered by the
Eldritch
fact
Blast.
they can't fully move.
Yeah. But I know, well, I don't totally know that there's stuff still in it. I'm going to assume there's stuff still in it.
That's a good point.
Right.
Getting hit would mean I have to do a concentration check to keep it. So, staying back
Nothing
and
can actually
dodging.
get to you because the door is currently blocked by 2 medium-sized creatures.
Okay,
Don't you
I
have like
haven't-
Eldritch Blast?
I do have Eldritch Blast. I was taking the safe option that would make sure that I
you're
don't
right.
lose
I'm just letting you
concentration.
know. That's why I'm letting you know. There is 2 people
Have I
blocking
seen-
the door.
Have I seen the big guy things do anything other than a melee attack?
Yes, you've seen them pop out poison, and you've seen them screech and make people dazed.
Okay, so
And the one in front of you stunned.
okay, it's stunned.
Yep.
Yeah, which means you have advantage
Okay,
if you want
how
to
long
attack.
is it stunned?
Until Aldrich's next turn.
End of Aldrich's
Until its next turn.
Yeah.
Until the end
sure,
of
I'll-
Aldrich's next turn. So it means that big guy is not going to have a turn when he comes up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I will lay into him then. You said I have advantage.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, I'll Eldritch Blast him. 16 probably hits. Let's roll for 20. Nope.
16 hits.
And let's see. um. That would be a 16 to hit. Well, yeah, they're both. You said 16 hits, right? So okay. Oh, I was supposed to add. Yes, I'm pretty sure I add to that because I have the +1. But let me double check before I say for sure. No, never mind. That's just to attack rolls. Never mind. Yeah. So yeah, 8 damage. Wonderfully low rolls.
So you
And
needed 4
then I'll end
apiece.
my turn.
Wow.
Where's that? Where's the wall that's behind it? That's
Wall?
behind us.
How big's
Oh.
the room?
You said they sealed off the tunnel. How big's
The
our
sealed
map?
off the tunnel's way back, right?
Oh, that's a nice sized room.
I'll take a few steps back. Let's see. I'll
There you go.
stop there. All right, that works. I'll stay there.
My mousemanship isn't great. Sorry.
It's fine. I will end my turn.
Okay. Cleoc, is there anything else you wish to have accomplished?
That's all you get out of him.
Leon, do you need healing?
Just use light or something.
Very well. Auto hit on a stunned guy. What? That one is looking rough. Really rough. Certain. Your turn. You have a large female tiefling up in your face with a double-handed weapon who's wailing into you. You have a large vulture beast on the other side of you, in eternal darkness before you, and a stone wall behind you. What do you want to do?
That's the best narration so far.
Alright. I think I'm gonna take out this stunned guy. You know?
Alright, you have advantage on your hit.
Uh-huh. I also got a nat 20 on my attack roll.
That's
Nice.
disappointing.
For you.
Let me guess, he's literally about to fall over, huh?
Actually, I'm quite thrilled because the delay you guys took made this encounter difficulty go up.
We've noticed.
So,
You mean it made it more fun?
yes.
That's what I heard.
Really?
No, I didn't hear how much damage you did on your crit.
18.
18 crit, not bad.
Is it dead yet?
It is barely hanging on.
Then I'll go ahead and use my second attack. A non-natural 20 to hit for 14 damage.
Ugh. You lob the head off this vulture, and it lands at Cleoc's feet.
And let's see, I believe I still have my, whatchamacallit left. What's that thing that...
Action surge.
Second wind. Yeah, the action sword.
And second wind.
Which is the one that lets you...
Second wind heals
is
you. Action
healing.
surge lets you take an action and bonus action again.
Just an action.
Just an action.
Yeah, I'm going to use that one so I can attack twice more.
Okay. Probably not a bad time to do it.
That is very true.
Ooh, that is... $25 to hit for 9 damage,
Nice.
and 23 to hit for 8 damage. And that's to the thing that's rallying on me.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
Nate, how high is the ceiling?
Donovan, 10 or 15 foot for your dwarves.
What do you mean?
How high do you see dwarves making their ceilings?
5 foot.
That would ruin my day.
Also, these 10-foot creatures would not be happy.
Correct.
Given
Which is why I
the
specified
style
10
of
or
architecture
15.
here, as a, I would say 15.
Okay. 15 foot.
I would
Just
like to
because-
take out my longsword, fly up
Oh.
against the ceiling, and come crashing down with a two-handed strike on this guy.
Let's do it.
If that's allowable.
Oh yeah. You can fly over his head. She's just a normal medium tiefling that you saw before.
Alright, first attack, since I came crashing down with the sword.
I mean, she looks like she's taken a bit of a beating, but still has quite a bit more to go.
I'm going to assume that a 27 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please make me a DC 14 con save.
That should be fairly easy.
while she takes 10 damage.
18
Oh,
on the
that's not
die.
natural 18. Yeah.
How much damage?
10. 10 magical slashing. Second attack, I'm going to throw a punch so I can increase my AC in case she gets mad at me. Which is a miss. Bonus action attack is a 22 to hit.
That is.
Cool. For an additional 6 magical blunt damage.
Nice.
And go ahead and make that save again.
That's leaning up against the other one, so I will reroll
Yeah, that's
that.
true.
She made it.
Okay.
I
I
guess
will
this less
not.
work on mod isn't that bad.
I will not take an attack of opportunity, and I will stand here.
You sure?
Actually, I should have asked. Does a 12 hit? Before
12
I
does
just say
not.
I automatically missed. Okay.
It might on the little guys, and it might on the wizard, but it doesn't on the warrior.
That's fair. I'm done.
You're good. Their turn. So, a 17 on Cleo. I believe that hits.
Against
And,
me?
Yep, and then 20.
No, it does not, because
Alright.
I have 19 AC because I did
Nice.
silly Kensei shenanigans. Also, I should have taken some poison damage, and I get to make a save against that poison ring.
Right. You take 8 poison. And what do you roll
Also-
for a con?
I'm assuming a 4 does not purge the poison
No.
from my system.
No. Saradin, a 20 to hit you. Doing 20 damage.
Yikes.
25 actually, because I forgot to add the...
And I'm down.
Really?
Yep.
You were hurt that much already?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know that's what Worf's purpose is, right? He's to get knocked over to show how dangerous.
I was at 15 for taking that.
Very
I
good.
had no idea.
It's
Well,
If you had your second win, that would have been a good time to have used it last turn.
Yeah, she rolled max damage,
Oh.
so woot for that. Well, so Saradin's down. That's them. That's it. And is your AC 19 against others as well, or just the one?
Against everything.
Okay. Let's see, that's plus that, so that will hit.
That's a shame.
14 fire damage from your rear.
Ow.
It's a lot of fire.
Baden?
Oh, Baden, I'm up. Alright. That word goes away. I will cast... I'm putting my bow away and grabbing my shield and rapier. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam in front of me to encompass those 4.
Okay.
So they take...
You can just put a
3D
mark kind of in the center, if it's easier.
Yeah. That's the radius. Con save 15.
So the 4, including the big guy?
Yep.
And what'd you say the DC was, 14? Con?
15.
15. And you said it's a con save?
Con save, yeah.
Interesting.
Moonbeam.
Guess what? They made it. If they had, like, what, 4 times the save they do.
Okay.
Let's see, that'd be
They
the
take 12
ones-
points of damage.
What type?
Radiant.
Okay, so 12 each. And the big guy doesn't. Is it half on save or none on save?
It's half on save, yeah.
Okay.
And I also put a ward on him so he can't move. That's also DC 15. That time... Charisma save.
He failed. So can't
Alright,
move.
so he's stuck in there.
Wasn't planning on moving anyway.
So any melee attacks across the boundary are made with disadvantage.
Ooh.
From
So-
within.
Okay, so group doesn't have disadvantage?
I think that's how it works. From everything I've read.
Okay. Post
I'll
the
look it up.
script if you want in chat, and we'll get a
Yeah.
view on it as well while we keep going. It is now their turn. So yeah, I need to know if it's disadvantage or not. Out. Just to verify.
Inside, across is... there's so many options. Almost found it. Going across the boundary is disadvantage, though, for whoever's doing that.
Okay. And
I will see if it's the same for outside the...
group,
going
does
in.
a 17 hit you? You have 18, right?
I have 18.
Okay, so that was a miss. Alright, and so that was them, so Aldra is up.
Alright. Aldra. Is gonna start punching things. She's going to do 3 attacks on the big baddie that's in the ward. It is not stunned, correct?
It is not stunned.
Alright, then she's gonna do normal attacks. Natural 20, 12, and 10.
Nice.
So I assume the natural 20 hits.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Alright, so then, that is 15 points of damage. And that's her action. She's happy where she's at. Oh yeah, she did save from poison last turn with a natural 19. Baden did need to take poison.
Okay, so she takes 5 on her turn. And Baden took 1 on his turn.
Aldra saved last turn.
Oh, she saved last turn.
And you said Baden took 1?
Yeah.
Natural 18
That passed.
saves. Yeah.
I thought Aldra didn't save last time and she did this time, sorry.
I didn't roll until after her turn really ended, so I just didn't say anything. Okay. That's that.
No.
Fun. All right. Let's see. That was Aldra, Group, then Yonovan.
All right. I can't really perceive what's happening on the other side over there. So I'm just gonna keep. Hey, do I have disadvantage to fight this thing or not?
It looks
No.
like you do, because it just says any ability.
That's
But
for
can I verify?
creatures with
It says creatures inside the effect.
They can still attack, but any touch or melee attacks, including reactions across the boundary, are made with disadvantage.
But it specifically says any creature inside.
It does.
Yeah,
So he should
so
be fine.
inside,
Yeah, you're right.
point out, advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Trying to read it quickly while also
Yeah, everything about it
keep
is
up.
negative towards the inside creature, not the outside.
Yeah.
Because it even removes resistance.
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah.
how hurt is this guy?
He's taking a couple small hits.
Oh,
Not
that's
nearly
right.
as hurt as the other one.
That's right. I've learned that I can't hurt him. Start smashing the little guys. Starting with the one behind there.
Yeah, if they're
10
inside the
damage.
ward, they lose their resistance to non-magical weapons.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nice.
well, that's fine. I can't understand that.
Probably after this, Baden will tell you, just hit the big guy now.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, the ward only
Okay.
lasts for 2 rounds, too.
So I've got a 10, 13, and 3 damage that I
Okay.
deal.
The
All
10
at
and
this guy, or else
Okay.
I'll pick another target.
The 10 will take that one.
Okay, then I'll start here.
And what are the last 2 damage?
13, 3.
$13 will take that
3 then.
Splat, 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 splat. Group likes this.
one. Well, those 2 had already been damaged, so.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm also
works.
protecting the squishies behind me.
Yonovan.
That's it.
Jonathan's gonna do probably
And
some.
Yonovan, will you go? I need Ryu. I need you to roll damage for your cold and potentially acid.
Okay. Oh boy.
Do you still have charges of your heal when you're and your
No,
pet
we didn't do a
attacks?
long rest.
Oh.
Yeah, I only get to use that twice per long rest, and we've not long rested in a long time.
Bummer.
So, yeah, I know. Like, he needs to be healed.
Ursul's probably got it.
I'm going to count on Nirasil because there's the small guy, so I'm just going to position Kitty.
I have one spell left.
Alright. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, and shoot the one over his body.
Roll your attack.
That was balls. Wow. That was very sad. I missed both of them. Horribly.
Wow.
More focused on not hitting Kleok. Evidently.
So you shot the roof, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Maybe the
more or
wall.
less.
Maybe Sheridan's dead body. Who knows?
And I moved Kitty
I
up.
was gonna say, I don't have an arrow sticking out of my stomach right now.
Actually, Kitty is going to risk some cold damage. Go
I
through
believe
there.
when you enter it, you'll take the cold damage.
You just take cold damage when you go into it?
And if you end your turn,
You take
do
cold
a dex
damage.
save.
Yeah.
Or take
It's
a-
also on it's bad terrain, whatever.
Difficult
So half
terrain.
movement,
difficult terrain.
difficult terrain.
Double movement.
40. All right, let me look up. Do.
Doing diagonal.
So what's the dex check against?
13 dex save for 0. But you have to take the whatever I just rolled, the
What was
whopping 5 damage.
what's your DC, Ryu?
Should be 13, I think. Or would it be 14?
Probably 14.
I'd prefer to know before I go into it.
I said 13 earlier, but now that I'm thinking about it, because I have 3 proficiency bonus, 3 charisma, and I get +1 from the staff rod thingy. Rod
And
and
the base
pact
is
keeper.
probably 8, so it's probably DC 15.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I mean,
about right.
Base should be standard. Okay, so I said the wrong one earlier. I just can't math.
So
It's been a long
DC
day.
15.
Yeah.
Boy. All right.
You want to have Kitty?
Well,
Yeah, she'll be fine.
You're really choosing to just take 15 damage.
well, I wouldn't if it starts turn in it. If I made it through it, it wouldn't take the damage.
I believe it's entering or starting your turn. Let me double check.
I posted it in chat.
It says any
Oh,
creature
no, it's
that
any-
starts its turn.
Starts its turn in the area, you're right.
Yeah,
But
So
if
I
you
just have
end your
to
turn in there,
So now DC is 15.
DC 15.
yeah.
Dex save.
So I got a
But-
+1 to dex.
If you have 5 more movement, take 1 more step, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Technically, still in it there.
That one?
Because
I thought we said if it was
the ring hits it.
Oh, I thought we said it was the ring had to be in the middle, but either way, I'll take it. Oh, yeah. I would advise against ending your turn there because that kind of guarantees that you begin your turn there.
True. But I only
Yep.
take cold damage, I don't take poison damage.
Oh, you're immune to acid?
Oh,
You're
not
immune to acid damage?
No. Well, let me see.
Kitty will start melting.
Cold and acid, yeah, is what it's done. What do you want to do, Yana?
I want to protect,
Do
but not risk it. Alright, I guess I'll stay back on the other side then, if that's... I would have gone in for DC 13, but not 15.
You know, it's probably better, though, that the DC be higher.
Yeah,
For the rest of them, yeah.
For the rest of them. Alright, Kitty will stay here. If I was able to make it next to that one, I could have made attacks against Ceridan at disadvantage, but oh well.
I mean, technically, it could stand in Ceridan's square, couldn't it? He's unconscious.
I don't think so. Anyhow.
I don't remember
think
what
so,
the ruling on
Tim.
that was.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay, the little one goes. You see they come bounding up to the edge, and so Yanovan is going to get one biting at him. Kitty's going to get one biting at him or her, it. Aldra's going to get one biting at her. Kleak's
Look
going
like
to
they
get one
just
biting at
all
him. Well,
disappeared.
they did because they die at the end of their turn.
Okay.
They failed to save
Alright.
the DC 15 dex save.
They literally have to roll a 15.
Does one bite at Ceridan?
That we have to decide. And I'm
Okay.
going
If
to...
it does make it a disadvantage.
Okay, Good to know.
I'll use defensive pounce.
Then we'll go ahead and do that now, because it would make sense that they would.
It's already disadvantaged because blinded.
Oh,
Although,
Oh, right. They are blind.
although
It would be
advantage
blind in front of
because
him.
prone.
right. So it
Yeah,
would have been
it
even.
counters out.
So that would be the case. Ceradan on, not Ceradan, Cleoc on you. I can get names correctly. Your AC is what right now?
19.
19, then it misses. And then the one next to him is going to go at you because it doesn't want to attack its ally. Or actually,
Okay.
no. It, yeah, it'll go for you. A crit will hit.
It does want to attack its ally?
No, it'll want to attack. Cleoc. It's not- it was
It's blind.
basically-
It doesn't know who it's attacking.
it's in
obviously
between.
attacking its ally because it can't see.
It's in between, so either it's going to try to finish off Ceradan and eat him, or it was going to attack Cleoc.
Technically, if they're on the boundary, they can see anything that's outside of it
right,
by
and that one
sticking
could,
their head through.
and that one
That's
could
fair.
because it's right next to his, the
Yeah.
tiefling. So Cleoc, you take. That was the first one that hit, so that is a D6.
That one hits an 8 and a 20,
A
At
crit
disadvantage?
hit? No, that's two different attacks.
but it's disadvantage.
You get he has disadvantage to hit you. He's out of the smoke next to you.
Oh,
His head's sticking out.
He can see.
never mind.
Almost.
And-
Yes, a nat 20 hits me.
Okay. You take a whopping 6 damage from a crit.
On a crit. Wow.
Well, he crit on his
So-
bite, not his claws.
Cleoc's not looking too good either way.
I need a con save versus poison from Kitty, Yonovan,
Kitty
Aldra,
passes.
Baden, and group.
Aldra's 13.
$11.
And you need one from Baden too?
Yep. Anything
That's-
11 or better passes.
Alright, that was an 11.
They're not very tough.
Passes.
These are the demon cannon fodder.
They really are. It's nice.
Rio's gonna call out to Marisol and say, I think I see Ceradan laying on the ground asleep. Can you wake him up?
Yonovan, one bit you for 5 damage.
Okay. It's a good hit.
Aldra, one
How did
missed
they
you.
reach Yonovan?
There's one standing right in front of him.
He's already deleted all of them that were in the circle that are dying at the end of the turn, but they actually do to get their turns off.
And I believe, yeah, that misses you. And I am group feels one try to hit him and misses. And so now they all die.
I like that. They walk forward into the moonbeam? Okay, I'm good.
Oh, forgot. They're not that
No,
dumb.
that's fine. You could have fooled me.
The ones
All
in it
the other ones
can't
dissolved
exactly.
by acid.
So they're not dumb enough to enter the moonbeam. That's good to know.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
probably
yeah.
not dumb enough to enter the Hunger of Hadar either. They just happened to start there.
And only have slow movement. They're slower than a halfling.
Also,
It's slow.
running away from the enemy their master told them to attack probably would end in their death as well.
Wow.
Baden, 2 attacks on you.
Tink.
Group, 2
Very
attacks on
impressive.
you.
Does the slow motion?
Oh wait, they get
dodge.
advantage on you, don't they?
If you use reckless attack, yeah.
Yeah, Unless they're attacking from inside that magic
Nope,
circly
it's
thing.
not.
No.
So 8
One's
damage.
Moonbeam, the other's Ward.
Aww.
Moonbeam doesn't do anything.
And a miss.
Please keep using these die. It's very
So
nice.
that's about what my rolls were with Yonovan last time. It was a 1 and a 5.
Yep. Ryu, you're up.
Okay. I did see a whole bunch of them dissolve.
Well, you see the ones that come out and attack your front line people dissolve. So you see the one that
Right.
attacked Yonovan and Aldra dissolve.
I'm going to assume that it's mostly done its job. I'm going to keep it up for this turn, and then later I'll drop it. But I'll move forward and
Hit the one to the
use
left.
to the left. My left or your left?
Hit this guy,
It's the
please.
same thing.
The ugly one or the other ugly one?
The ugly one with the big thing hanging over the unconscious body of our friend.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, that probably hits. And that probably doesn't. It'd be like a 20-something and like a 12.
You're selling yourself short. 13.
13. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I tend to sell myself short when I don't feel like doing the math.
Well, you should probably do the math. The math is kind of important.
Just
It
a
is
little
kind of.
important.
You know,
But I do
basically
math all
states whether
day.
you
I
hit or
wanted to
not.
break. Kliak is right. It would be a 13.
A 13 does miss that one.
Yeah. I figured that one's got better AC than that.
Yeah.
I rolled 10 damage for the one that hit.
Okay.
Yeah. That would have been my high roll last round. 13.
She's showing a little bit of wear. So, Nuracil. Move up there. Kick Ceradan. Move back.
Does the kick count as a attack?
No, it means that
Touch
he
healing.
takes some
It's a
healing.
kick, cure wounds.
It's a touch
It's
healing.
your wounds to your boot.
It's a kick wounds.
You kind of like nudge the body a little bit and they get up.
I like it.
Stop playing dead.
You get 13.
I live.
Plus another 9.
Should let us know when you're that low. You're always passing out on us.
I honestly thought I could survive another hit. I was wrong.
I mean, the guy did just
15.
swing this like
15,
or
sorry.
girl
Take an
swung this
additional
massive
15.
thing.
So you should be up by 30.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, I can take some damage now.
Good news, everyone. We can't call the ship anymore until we take a short rest.
Actually, we can.
Oh.
I haven't used that quite yet. I used my
So does he have like
packed
wounds as
item,
a
a healer kit, and I used my natural ability to infuse others with light, which gives them a number of d6s of health. So I used my action and my bonus action on him.
That's fair.
nice?
I'm trying to not use that for the sake of having it, but we'll see, I might have to.
Luckily, it's Ceradan's turn.
It is. Ceradan, you died. You back.
You guys know there's a difference between unconscious and dead, right?
Well, zero
There
hit points is dying until you become stable.
Correct.
It's in the process of dying. It's not dead yet.
I
It's
mean,
Once
the
you become
last thing,
stable,
Getting
then you're
better.
just unconscious.
last thing you saw
Mostly
was a
dead.
giant flail to the face. So, and then you see the ceiling.
Man, this combat's taking forever. Let's keep it going, guys. Ceradan.
Yes. Chop chop.
Clea, you can start going as well. You're next.
17
the two of you aren't
to
going to
hit
take
this
that
guy.
damage. 17 hits.
Okay, for 8 damage. 22 to hit for 14 damage.
For how much damage? And what?
14. Oh, 22.
22
to hit
hits
for 14.
14 damage. Okay.
And you guys
still
think
up?
I should use my second wind?
Yes.
Second wind restores 8 more health.
Nice.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Cleok.
First attack, sword.
She's taking a beating, but she still looks like she wants to give you a whooping.
23 to hit.
Yup.
For 14 damage. Second attack, sword. Flanking bonus, so that's
+2.
15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Key points, or key point disengage. I'm getting the hell out of there because I'm not feeling good. Doing BS flying away.
Yep. Well, Sheridan, guess what? It's her turn.
Nice.
Nice.
25. One hit.
One
That'd be
hit.
25 for 13. Did you hear me?
Hmm?
25 to hit for 13 damage.
Oh, you swung? Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you swing at?
He used his special ability to swing back at her.
Ah.
You took 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard what you were saying. I thought you were saying my tone already, which threw me off. But
Okay. No. She
I lost track of anything.
she swung at you.
Do you
I thought you were saying you had the reaction to attack back if you're missed, because she missed a hit.
No, I don't have that. I wish I did. Okay.
Okay. So that's her turn. Sheridan. You're the one that she can see, or he can see, so he's going to go for shooting you. The male tiefling moved up. And missed.
Okay.
That's
Woohoo.
good.
Baden.
do you
Baden's
get any
up.
flavor text of the attack?
Hmm?
Do we get any flavor text of how he attacked?
Yeah, it already had happened a few times.
All right.
Speaks
Baden
some
taking a
Okay,
couple
like the fire.
swings.
infernal speech, and a bolt of fire flies out.
Okay.
Natural 20 to hit the thing in front of me.
Okay, that misses. Har, har, har.
And that will be 13 damage. Is it still alive?
It is.
Alright, then the next attack was a natural 16 for 5 points of damage.
Does your
And
moonbeam go
bonus
off?
action, I'm dropping one last ward on the other
Does your
dude.
moonbeam go off on your turn or not?
It's technically on the top of their turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way,
Technically at the
Cleon
start of their
take-
turn. But it will be...
We'll do it on your turn because we forgot.
Okay. I had those die for a reason. There they are.
And what did you say?
By the
Cleo?
way,
Only 9
Cleon forgot to
damage.
take his poison damage, so I need poison damage, and I also
Right.
still failed my poison save. because I like rolling
take
3s on this
10.
poison save.
10 poison
Hey,
damage.
Clea, do you have an antidote?
No!
Who carries antidotes?
How about a Phoenix down?
So,
Baden, you want to roll your moonbeam damage? Because they just take it,
9
or do they roll
damage.
a save?
15 con save. I'll verify that real quick.
just feel like it's been a long time since Group
Yeah.
had his turn.
He's coming up.
I said group after Aldra last time.
And group
Baden
smash
went right
things.
before you last time. You hit the other things instead of the big guy.
Okay.
We just
I'm
slowed
hitting
down
the
for a
big
bit.
guy this time for 24.
Okay. Give me just a minute. Okay. So it's 9.
9 damage unless they saved.
And big guy saves. How much as they save?
That'd be half damage to 9 down to 5 or
4.
4.
Okay. Aldra.
And
then
I
group.
dropped
Oh wait,
a
no, they go.
another ward for the guy.
Okay, right.
Didn't they just
And he
go?
needs to save.
Oh,
No,
that guy.
they go,
The
then
other.
they go, and then they go.
Okay.
And you said the DC's 15.
Yes. Charisma. For ward.
Okay, he made it. Or she made it, sorry.
Oh,
The warrior
oh
made
well. The attacks crossing the boundary still have disadvantage, thankfully,
it. Yep.
from the inside.
Alright, and then the big guy's gonna swing at you, group.
Disadvantage?
Not really. Regular advantage.
Yeah, just
Oh.
straight to hit, which I believe those are
You're
both
gonna miss.
misses on his
Yeah.
attacks.
Fracs don't hit that hard.
So that's their turn, and Aldra, and then group. How much did you say, group?
Group did 24.
Aldra is going to start with the first one and just make 3 more unarmed attacks. I really need to...
What is she making armed attacks against? There's nothing directly in her
Oh,
reach.
She
She
can
has
make
30
a ranged unarmed
right. I
attack.
forgot about that, sorry.
Lowest is 8 plus 6. 14.
That hits the little guys.
Alright. 3 attacks starting. The closest one will be 8 damage, and 5 damage, and 4 damage.
Sound like me.
Okay, all 3 of those would take that one out.
If it took all 3 to kill the first one, great. Otherwise, the last one would go on the next one.
Yeah, it took all 3 to hit him,
Cool.
to kill him. Group, was there anything else, or you're done?
And
And it's Yanovin's turn.
That's it.
Okay, Yanovin.
yeah, that's the end of her turn.
Yanovan?
Well, that was Aldra's turn. Okay.
Aldra just went.
So then it's group.
Group
I
just
went. It's your turn.
If you ask nicely, I'll remove it.
I mean, you can't tell it's your turn.
He can as a
Concentration,
free
he
action.
He can drop
can
it.
drop it.
remove it anytime.
That'd be nice if you drop it so I can see and shoot the other guys.
Okay, well, anything bad happens, I'll blame it on you.
Well, you just look at Rio and say, "Hey, Rio, huh?"
And it's dropped.
No, then I get to roll a save for
Wow.
Yeah.
it. Okay, let's see if that would have worked.
Sure.
Let's see, it's plus my con bonus, right?
30.
$13.
So you could have kept it. However, I may have gave you disadvantage since it's Yanovin talking to you.
Wouldn't that be advantage? I'm used to ignoring him.
Hey, let's move it on.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for Yanovin. Yonovan
Wow.
moved. I'm waiting for him to finish what he wants to do.
Does a 16 hit the baddie?
Which one?
The one that fireballed me or hit me with fire the first time.
She's behind cover.
So this one then.
Let's
Trying to get
see.
to her, but I only had 25, so I couldn't get to where I could see.
You
So
rolled
the one
what
that's
to
in the
hit?
16.
That hits.
All right.
First damage on the Brock.
Oh, those are nice. Good die. 12 regular damage, 5 cold damage. 17 total. My other shot was a 2 on die.
How much cold?
5 and 12 magical piercing.
Yep, nice hit. And that's all for you?
Kitty is going to wrap around here and take a bite on.
You need to roll a save.
You can
to
do
go to the board.
diagonal. Diagonal
Right.
attack should still be good.
All right.
So there.
Do. And the ward does not give any advantage at all.
Nope.
Nope, just disadvantage to them.
Yeah, nope. Doesn't help. This is 7 on the die, and it's only 4 mod, so 11's not going to hit. Alright, that's it.
Cleoc, would you like me to aid you or shoot the big guy?
Cleoc can't respond because you see him turning green from the poison in his veins. Nersil thinks there's a good chance he's going to collapse very soon.
Oh. $15. An additional 4.
So 19?
Yes.
Got it. Cleoc would have likely died to the poison damage at the beginning of his next turn without that. Thank you, Narsil. I feel a little bit better, but still feel sick.
That's Nersil done. Cerdin. Oh wait, Ryu. Ryu, did you go?
We got Rio and small guys. I'm assuming small guys aren't going to come in here and kill me.
They already went. So Ryu's turn and Cerdin's turn.
Yeah. Anybody have suggestions on who I should shoot?
The wizard.
Any of them.
Hurt them.
Hurt them. Hurt you, save them.
Kill them.
Let's see. Of the 2 big guys that we've been fighting, do either of them look significantly hurt? Like, really bad?
The big guy by the wizard probably has only taken a little bit of lightning damage. The
No,
other
I
one,
said the 2 that we've hit. That one and the other, not a big guy, but big bad. Whatever, the girl with the mace.
based on what I've seen, this big bad is significantly damaged. This one is bleeding, but still kind of going fairly strong.
She's a little over half. And the big guy, the other one is around a little under half.
So the big yucky is looking a little bit worse. Okay. Well, he is stuck for maybe a little bit longer. Granted, this guy's also stuck.
The bigger one is stuck until the end of my turn, and that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Actually, yeah.
Their resistance is gone while they're inside the ward, or to non-magical weapons.
Well, I have magical attacks, so
Cool.
and actually, I'm worried about reach. I'll stand back here anyways. I'm gonna shoot the one by Groot or
Okay.
group. 17
Hits.
and 10 does not. Okay. 8 damage to that one. And then, seeing the wizard dude, I'm probably gonna go hide over here by Cleokish.
Okay.
And I'll be done with my turn.
Saturday.
I'm gonna attack my guy. Both hit for 15 damage total.
Okay. Cleoc.
I need to take poison damage first.
Two.
Oh, good. I would have actually lived without the healing. But anyway, Cleoc's feeling a little better, but he's worried about the wizard, and he's still not feeling great. So I'm going to take 2 bow shots at that guy. I believe an 18 will hit.
Yes.
So both of those will hit. Bonus action, can say shot, extra d4 to damage. First one does 11 magical piercing. Second attack does 8 magical piercing. I'm going to roll this other dice for my con save. Hey, 19!
Yay! You finally are.
I'm no longer poisoned, finally.
How many rounds was it?
I don't
Way
know.
too many.
I took like 20 damage from the poison.
So their turn. Saturday.
Next attack, he gets poison damage.
Yes.
She's swinging at you again, and she crit, except it's a disadvantage.
You gave me a bit of a heart attack there.
You're immune to crits anyway.
Still does damage. Could do 25 damage. And I believe a 22 will hit you. Doing 11 points of fire damage.
How much damage total?
11.
11. Okay.
Baden?
I thought I heard something about 25 in there. I was like, what?
Better you than me.
If the lady up against you does her max damage, it's 25 per hit.
Okay. Okay, I still have that guy, but I don't know if I'll still have another one, so. But hopefully she
Come on,
won't
people.
survive.
You can do it. Baden.
Yeah.
Aldra's next, and then group.
Group has pre-rolled 24 damage against a big target.
What about Baden?
I said Baden, go.
Oh, okay. So Baden is going to wave at the guys in front of him and go poof. And then he's going to run a little farther. And he's going to
Invisibility?
cast
Or something else.
the Shadow Jaunt to Misty Step 30 feet away
Okay.
as a bonus action, and then 30 feet more movement so he can see the wizard.
Okay.
17 to attack Guiding Bolt.
17 hits.
All right. 13 damage, radiant. And that's Baden's turn.
Okay.
Aldra. Oh, he still has his shield out.
That's good. What's your AC?
18.
Just barely missed you. How sad. Since they went before her, that's what that one would have done. In group, the one in front of you tried to hit you twice. Group, how much damage you said you did? And Aldrich.
Same as last time, 24.
Okay, that takes that one down.
Was there
Ultra?
any splash?
Were you just
Or-
doing a double move?
All right, nope, that's a single move actually, 40 feet. First attack has advantage because Guiding Bolt, natural 20,
Nice.
13 damage. Stunning Strike.
You can
So,
stun with sunbolts?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to look at the exact verbiage, but it's potential.
Stunning Strike, use 1 key point during weapon attack to stun target. And Radiant Sunbolt, magic radiance, you hurl an enemy with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
Could see that.
DC 14.
Okay.
Con. Did it save?
No. Let's see. Unless she has...
The next attack was also another natural 20. It was a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Oh, she's done. He's done.
But yay for advantage.
Yes. 15 damage on the next attack. And then last unarmed strike is, thank God for advantage, natural 19 for another 6 damage.
Has Aldra want to kill that one?
She's doing a ranged Iron Fist to the face. Actually, no, we'll make it the chest.
The light
So-
hits the guy, the male tiefling in the chest, and just flies backwards and slumps over, dead.
Cool. How far away is she? 2, 3. She's
Guys
just.
got the wizard?
Did it need the last attack to kill it?
No.
13 and 15.
It needed 2 of her attacks to kill it.
All right, then the last one is going to redirect with towards the big baddie here
Sounds good.
and make it one last stunning strike.
Can you move 20 feet for a stunning strike?
Ranged.
Passed.
Okay.
It passed. Okay. Then that one will be 6 damage to that one. All right, mage is dead.
No.
That ends Aldra's turn.
Donovan.
Oh yeah. That would be
Eeny,
gone.
Group.
meeny, miny, mo.
How do you feel about giving up your next turn to say 3 of them die in front of you?
That's fine.
We'll just call that then to speed it up.
Okay.
So is this when the raid boss, when his partner dies, heals the full HP?
I can't tell
Is
you.
that how it works?
I'm gonna shoot the one next to Ceridan since it's next to Kitty.
Okay.
And I haven't known Baden as long.
I don't blame you. I mean, Baden's looking fine.
You're too.
I love the irony of that statement.
Uh-huh.
I've known
I'll
you as
give
long.
up.
Fair enough. 21 to hit and
Hits.
24 to hit.
Hit.
Do.
10, 12, 13, 14 magical piercing, and 2 cold damage. Total for both hits.
Okay, so that's for everything totaled?
I rolled poorly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. A 5 and a 4 for like the first piercing, and then a 1 and a 2 for the other
But I will
piercing.
tell you, you
And
literally
2 ones
did
for the
to
cold.
the point the damage needed to kill this one. How do you want to do it? Literally 1 point exact on.
So like the one shot that's like 1, 1, 2 for damage, like just like nick him off the side of the face, like groove in the side, and then correct my aim and just like hit him between the eyes.
So
I was
one
thinking to nick him in
skids
the
by,
jugular.
scrapes his cheek, her cheek, and splashes in the wall behind. The next one flies true and nails right between the eyes, and she slumps over into Ceridan's arms.
Nice catch, Sarah. Long last.
Her cold, dead eyes stare up at you, Ceridan.
Yeah, I just dropped the body.
Kitty
It's
takes a
not your
bite
turn
just
yet.
to make sure it's dead.
It's not your turn yet.
So I have to hold it till it is?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
5.
I mean, technically, dropping something should be a free action, I think.
I think it is usually considered a free action to drop things.
But it's more amusing for it not to be this time.
I'm
You
sure.
take 3 damage, group.
15 points of 15 to attack the one next to Baden with Kitty.
15 hits.
Where's my D8? I've not used it all night because none of them have hit. There we go. There's a red D8. Wow, and I get a 1. But I'm bump plus 2. It's for repairs. Sorry.
And
Alright.
let's see that.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 2, so it's 3 points of damage.
And it's not magical, I take it?
No, it is magical once I'm level 6.
It is or isn't?
It is.
Okay.
All damage from Kitty is magical.
Nice.
That's nice.
So that's their Rio, Nurasil, and Ceridan. Cleoc, what would you like done?
I don't know what's going on in there. I can't see. It looks like the guys on the right are down.
Should I call the ship for aid?
Not
Or
yet.
should-
We
or
may
should
need
we
it. We
stand
still may
here
need
and
it.
talk about
Which is
what to
healing.
do? Okay. We will stand here and talk about what to do.
I don't know what's on the other side of that wall. I can't see through it.
I cannot either. I do not have that capability.
Next player.
Ryu, Ceridan.
I'm moving my guy into the room just because to prepare
you all
for my
alive
turn,
back
assuming that this guy is the only guy left. Assuming that he's going to live through Ceridan and
Yeah,
Rio's
if you want to
attacks.
clean it up,
Yeah.
he probably will. But if you
When
want to
it's
clean
my
it up,
turn.
you can remove the 20, the 19, and the 7 for them. So only their 15
Okay.
remains.
So, the dude in the back, do I have a clear line of sight or does he have cover?
You know what?
Well,
Let's
just
do
but-
this. We're going to go into the cutscene for you all because this has gone on quite long enough, I think, and it's the last one.
We're all gonna surround him and beat him in a mush.
Exactly. So after another, we'll say it probably would have taken a few rounds. So probably
Cleoc
4-ish
would have done
rounds.
20 damage. Yay.
Yeah. So after the next
and
4
fallen
rounds,
unconscious to poison.
finally
Okay.
gets pummeled down, and the room is quiet. The glyphs in the center of the raised area dim, and you're left alone in the Dwarven ruins. And let's pick up there next week as we have gone quite late, and it's been quite long and quite crazy, and we'll decide how you guys want to get yourselves out of the dungeon after that.
Good night, y'all.
Alrighty.
Good night.
You
Good
probably
night.
That
should
was
still
fun.
call the ship, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
For all I know, we might
know-
need that spell to get out of this room.
You never know.
That's true.
I'll see you
The
guys next
wall
week.
is still stone, right?
He's